My therapist is the most expensive mirror I've ever purchased in my life. I mean, she's copywritten my reflection. I mean, she's just another person that owns a piece of me that I don't. My therapist has coffee breath that unravels my film strip. My therapist says that I'm negative, but I told my therapist that my mind is a dark room and I have a tough time explaining the pictures. So my therapist says I have self-destructive tendencies and I take things the wrong way. But what she really means is my mind is an asylum of malignant explosions ready to destroy everyone in a trust-mile radius. I just hope my copay covers the soot in her carpet. So I keep telling my therapist that I'm terrified of making a decision. I mean, I'm very indecisive. My mouth is a red carpet for things that I can't take back. This velvet rope throat moonlights as a concierge for my regrets. So I go to therapy because I treat silence like a first language. But my therapist says I speak exit wound ebonics fluently, but what she really means is that I talk in small circles. And by small circles, she means big circles. And by big circles, she means targets. And by targets, she means I wear my victim like a brand new pair of shoes. But I never told my therapist that I have to borrow my mother's tongue to say certain words. I have to sift my mother's tongue out of a reservoir of monogamy and regret to say things like bruise, discoloration, depression, unconditional, forgiveness. You know, synonyms. I never told my therapist that my dad would do this thing where he stuffed all of our bones in a bottle and drink the spirit out of our family. Why is my therapist always asking me about my family? I tell her they're ghosts now, they're gone now. They're surfing on my flight response to love, and I'm at the shoreline waving them hello. Bipolar depression is the birthmark I use to distinguish my bloodline with. I never told my therapist that I have very polite suicide attempts. I don't leave cryptic Facebook messages or notes. I just go to the bathroom, play the violin strings in my wrist and bleed poems. So my therapist says that I have self-destructive tendencies, so I finally decided what kind of combustion I am. I am a controlled demolition, cleaning my wreckage with a bucket of vodka and a mop. I told my therapist that I have a tough time explaining my emotions, and she said, but you're a poet. I said, just because I have a voice doesn't mean I know how to communicate. Everybody needs someone to talk to, but not everybody knows how to speak.